In April 1986, there was a major nuclear accident at the Chernobyl power plant in Ukraine, part of the former Soviet Union. The atmosphere was contaminated with quantities of radioactive iodine 131, which has a half-life of 8.1 days. How long did it take for the level of radiation to reduce to 1% of the level immediately after the incident? First thing I want to do on this question is just start pulling all the information apart. First thing I look at is that half-life of 8.1 days tells me that H is 8.1 days. It also tells me that R is a half. How long did it take for the level of radiation to reduce to 1%? It tells me that A, the final amount, is 1%, and the initial amount is going to be 100%. Anytime you see a question that says, how long did it take? You are looking for T. If it asks you, what is the half-life, then you're looking for H. That's what people, H and T are both times, and so that's where people have some trouble distinguishing between those two. Now we have everything we need to plug into the formula, so I'm going to have 1 equals 100, 1/2 to the power of T over 8.1. On any of these problems, if you're solving for an exponent, a good first step is whatever A naught is, divide both sides by that number. So I'm going to get 0.01 equals 1/2 to the power of T over 8.1. Now I can take the log of both sides. The reason we're taking the log is that anytime you're trying to solve for an exponent, basically that's what you want to do. The log of 0.01, well, 10 to what power is 0.01 is -2, or you can just put that into your calculator. That's also why we take the log base 10, is because it's on the calculator. So I get -2 equals, I'm going to roll down the T over 8.1, T over 8.1 times the log of 1/2, divide both sides by log 1/2, and now I'm going to multiply both sides by 8.1 to get T by itself, and this is what I'm going to enter into the calculator. 8.1 times -2 divided by the log of 1/2. And I will get 53.815 days. So that's how long it takes until the level of radiation is reduced to 1% of the level immediately after the incident.